Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Ben the Bean, and I honestly can't believe that we made it to 100 subscribers. I never thought that we would get this far this fast, so to celebrate, I decided to give you guys a few surprises this week. We're going to start off with an in-depth look at all of the Easter eggs and references in the Mario Kart world. So, without further ado, let's just hop straight into it. Starting right off the bat with Hive Drive, you might notice that the layout of the track is nearly identical to the layout of Hive Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 1. If we zoom out a little bit, you'll also notice that all of the flowers are tulips, roses, dandelions, or peonies, which are all placeable flowers in Minecraft. Staying in the Mushroom Cup, you might have noticed the long wire sticking out from the top of Top Hat Tower in Bonneton Falls. If we follow it to its destination, you'll find that you're in Cascade Canyon. The Odyssey is parked in this track too, just before the bridge. Moving on to the Flower Cup, we can see that Mario's circuit is packed with missable details. Starting off with Peach's Castle, you'll notice right away that this is the version from Super Mario Odyssey. The windows are shaped like mushrooms, and the center mosaic is from Super Mario 64. You'll notice the toad houses from the new Super Mario Bros. Series scattered around the track, along with the giant mushroom mountain things from Super Mario Bros. Wii. We can't forget to mention the unmissable giant 8-bit Mario jumping out of the warp pipe to greet us on the track. Just around the bend, we have the Tanuki tree from Super Mario 3D Land. Oh, and the tunnel is a warp pipe too. Bone Drawer Ruins is just about as dry as it sounds, with almost no Easter eggs whatsoever. Moving swiftly on to Cascade Canyon, you'll find Odyssey's T-Rex alongside a suspicious Stegosaurus to the side of the track. That really shouldn't be here, should it? Atop the mountain, you'll find Madden Brutal's Golden Chain Chomp alongside the Odyssey. Next up on the chopping block is Star Cup, starting with Mute City, which is home to the first of many of our billboards, including this one for Captain Falcon. The other billboards advertise Toast Arena's Freezy Treats from Super Mario Odyssey and the Crazy Cap stores from New Donk City. The Blue Falcon from F-Zero GX is also visible in this track. Unlike its appearance in Super Mario Odyssey, Toast Arena looks larger and livelier than ever, with only a few recognizable buildings. The Crazy Cap store stands proud and tall, overlooking the desert. The domed building from Odyssey is here as well, with the Power Moon on top, placed with a bell. Hey, that rhymed. The Slots building is here as well. It's right around the first corner. Ta-da! It's the original Freezy Treats from Super Mario Odyssey, which makes sense, considering that ice is still strewn about the desert. Before we go on to the Special Cup, I'd like to announce something really awesome. As requested by some of my subscribers, I'll be starting a Discord server for you guys to talk and suggest new video ideas. Remember to keep it civil and have fun. I will be popping in every now and then, but the link is in the description. Go check it out. I'll see you there. Alright, here comes the big one. Special Cups Sunrise City. Right at the starting line, you'll see a recreation of San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. Right next to that is New York's Empire State Building, with a sign for Mario Motors, just around the corner. Just across the street is our second Freezy Treats store. Looks like it's closed. Too bad. Next up, we have Mario Kart's very own Toad's Toy, with assorted items in the window. These include dragon eggs, enchanting tables, bells, and crystals, hearts of the sea, and a full set with every armor type. As a huge fan of the MCU, you know I just had to include some Marvel Easter eggs. These include Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum and the Avengers Tower from, well, the Avengers. Just around the corner we have signs for Galaxy Air from Mario Kart 8 and Crazy Cat. Moving on, we've got the Waluigi Pinball Building with some flashing lights and a sign. Just across the street, we have a cozy coffee shop right next to a definitely not to scale Chrysler building. Just down the road, we have Manhattan's Flatiron Building, which is right next to One World Trade Center, also known as the Freedom Tower. Going to the subway, you might notice that this is a Super Bell subway station for Mario Kart 8, and you'd be spot on. The park in the center of the city is obviously a nod to New York's Central Park. Right outside that park is London's very own Elizabeth Tower, somehow completely separated from its home at Westminster Palace. If we dig into the tower itself, you'll find none other than Big Ben, nestled right above the clock face. Next, there's a statue of a Minecraft character with a sign stating, "In honor of the creator who gave us this world." I wonder who that could be. On the alternate route from the subway, we have a sign for Freezy Treats, and right next to that is a sign for Bowser Boy. Bowser's Castle is also filled with interesting details. We have the classic Bowser Head entrance, followed by the main hallway filled with thwomps. At the end of the corridor, we have a miniature version of Bowser's throne from Super Mario Galaxy 2. The airship towards the end of the track is the one from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. And finally, the castle itself and the exterior are based on the New Super Mario Bros. DS. Finally, we have Rainbow Road. This colorful track is nearly as full of Easter eggs as Sunrise City. The first loop is right on top of the 8-bit Mario statue for Mario Circuit. The chomps from Mario Kart 64 are still on the track, but they've been put back on their chains. The Odyssey can be seen flying above the track with a golden balloon, suggesting that somebody might have 999 moons. Oh, and the floating pipe from Mario Kart DS is visible right next to one of the chain chomps. Why don't we talk about the train? It looks a lot like the train from Mario Kart 8's version of N64 Rainbow Road. The waviness of the next section is caused by two thwomps from SNES Rainbow Road. The TARDIS from Doctor Who can be seen flying right next to the track. And the ring of track around the floating pipe is a reference to Mario Kart Double Dash and Mario Kart DS. The rainbow glass tube is a nod to Mario Kart Wii's Star Cannon. And the final section has squared off corners as a nod to SNES Rainbow Road, the one that started it all. And the final thank you sign is spewing out of one of Mario Kart Double Dash's double-ended pipes. Whew, that was a mouthful. Finally, from Rainbow Road, you can see Flower Cups, Mario Circuit, Shell Cups, Figure 8 Circuit, Mushroom Cups, Sunset Islands, Star Cups, Mute City, and Special Cups, Sunrise City. Well, that was insane, and that's not even touching on the retro tracks that I haven't built yet. After all this, I'm pretty tired, and the perfect place to relax after recording, editing, or uploading a new video is, drumroll please, my Discord. Yes, you too can be annoyed by me, just like my friends and family. But seriously, if you want to come hang out sometime, feel free. I'll be hosting Mario Kart tournaments, posting progress updates, and reading your feedback. The link will be in the description below, so feel free to check it out. That's all for today, folks. I've been Ben the Bean, and I will see you all next time.